Is up, everybody? Hello, welcome back to the roundup of the stuff we didn't get to cover in the last video, which is right there, and that's mainly all anime based. This is going to be more live action slash Western culture sort of thing. So I'm excited to get into it. I don't really cover this too much, but I was like, hey, seems like fun. Let's go ahead and do it. So, Tamashii Nations, out of nowhere, don't know why. I don't know how to react to this reveal. I don't. They came out with Squid Games figures. Yeah, I'm serious. The Netflix series Squid Games. They came out with the workers with their PlayStation controller masks with the triangle, circle, and square. No X to be found anywhere. I'm thinking the X is probably like the leader of the whole thing. Yeah, I know the dude in the black mask is the actual leader, but no, there's somebody else on there that's actually the X. Now, the thing I want to call attention to is Big Mama over there. How big is that mama? How big are you, nightmare scary hide and seek child? Go like red light, green light child. How big are you? Because you look a little large, because SH Figuarts runs at 6 inches, so like 5.5 to 6 inches usually. This mama looks like she's probably like, what, another thing of that, maybe like 11 inches there. That's insane. I don't, you know, if it's for you, good for you. Also, she turns her head around, so that's something good to know. I want to know if her head's like, if her eyes like move back and forward, like. And also, does she have guns? Does she come with guns that shoot out and kill people? And speaking of killing people, Figuarts Minis showed off that they have their Squid Games figures as well. So what a weird announcement, and what a weird way to start this video off, honestly. And we gotta look at Robert Pattinson's Batman from Batman, the Batman. You know, the movie that came out earlier this year in spring. One of the best Batman movies I've ever seen. I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get these, but do I want that Batman? Cause he looks pretty good. Like SH Figuarts feels like they do pretty well on their Batman plural. And I'm like, okay, we'll see. Also, you know, it's a human face. I don't think they do the best with human faces, but it could give it a chance, and also maybe open the door for a Selena Kyle. I'm not sure if we've seen the Selena Kyle. I don't think it's going to happen. I would want a penguin. I want a Colin Farrell penguin in the SH Figuarts form. Give that to me, and then we'll talk about me getting you. But Robert Pattinson's Batman looks pretty good on display here. Like I was saying, human faces, I don't really pick up too much on the SH Figuarts line, but we did get a look at Grand Moff from the Mandalorian line here. Gus Fring in the Star Wars galaxy, looking pretty good. He looks like he comes with the actual Darksaber. The thing I don't like about the Star Wars SH Figuarts line is their thighs have that weird look to them from the side there. That might just be me, or maybe it looks better. I'm not sure. This is the only look we've got of him. The face doesn't look too terrible, but you're gonna have to give me something else to sell me on this boy. Now moving along to Venom, and apparently I look like Tom Hardy up here some way. So I guess that's what I'm gonna be cosplaying this weekend, is just me in a Hawaiian suit or a Hawaiian shirt, saying, hey, I'm Tom Hardy. Maybe put some black on my neck there. I don't know. But we gotta look at Venom from the Venom movie, and I'm gonna say this is the Let There Be Carnage. I have not seen those movies. I want to. Heard they're pretty fun if you like tentacle porn. Honestly, he does look really good. I used to be into Marvel Legends, like a huge fan of Marvel Legends. I dipped my toe into SH Figuarts and then Mafex, and then I was like, oh, I want to spend more money on characters that I like. So I'm going to get rid of all my Marvel Legends and go to the premium line here. And I can see why this Venom looks good. He comes with the tendrils on the back there. The face looks really nice. The texture on that is just ridiculous. Will we get a Cletus Cassidy Carnage from that movie? I don't know, maybe. Speaking of Venom, keeping it in the vein of the Venom or We Are Venom line, they did do a little preview of like We Are Venom, the thing that I have just been keeping my eye on. I haven't dipped my toe in there just yet. Let me know if you have, because I think this line is just starting to pick up steam and look cooler and cooler. And I feel like I might be missing the bus on this, and then I'm gonna have to catch up. I don't want to catch up, I don't, but the Marvel Comic Tech On series is starting to pick up steam here, and they came out with a look with a Venom Wolverine, and I can't tell you if this is like really cool or also corny. I like the pink that's coming out of it that's symbolizing the tongue there. The design looks insane. It looks really good. You got another look over here. You got the red eyes, and I don't really know if this is a Wolverine. Of course, we've gotten a Wolverine on the Tech On Marvel line already, but this kind of looks like Batman to me. I'm sorry, it does, but he does look really awesome. We got some more shots of him just showing off how sinister he can be. I think the really cool part about it is the paint on the face there. So let me know in the comments below if you're like, okay, I might have to do this. Now, see, like, you're getting more and more looks of him, and when I see the claws, I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool, man. Do I want it? Yeah, sorta, especially with the Venom eyes coming up almost all the way on those Wolverine ear things. Ooh, and then you got that pose right there. I still not too sold on the pink weird tech tongue thing coming out there, but when you see it on this right here, like the, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. I don't know, man. I don't have any room back there. I don't. And then you get to see the actual tendrils. The claws turn into tendrils on this, and I love the design that they came out with this. This is insane. It looks infected, but also still techy. Like, okay, is there a story out there that has these on there, or is this just Sentinel doing their own thing and be like, yeah, we're gonna make all these people just look really cool Iron Man, but they're all gonna be Iron Man and they're all gonna be their own characters. So another shot there that's it looks like you can, of course, switch the claws out back and forth. You get the straight ones and you get the little tendril claws. That would fucking hurt. Now, as I was saying, me and Marvel Legends have had a spotty past. And when I say that, I dropped all my Spider-Man, and I was like, oh man, I dropped all my Spider-Man. I want a Mafex Spider-Man. But if you were smart, or if you were keeping tabs online there, Mafex did come out with a reissue of the comic Spider-Man. But I've always heard things about that comic Spider-Man of, paint apps could be a little better. The knees are, you break, the wrist pegs break and stuff. And I was like, oh God, especially if you hear all that and then you're like, I don't want to pay like upwards to $200, $180 to $250 for a single Spider-Man that apparently isn't the best, but because of aftermarket prices, you get marked up to that, and then that's what you have to do. Mafex came out with another comic Spider-Man, and the paint apps on him look great. And when I say paint apps, I mean the pink colors. He doesn't have that dark metallic blue that the original one came with. He also does not have the comic line art that a lot of people just trash. They trash. I'm iffy. I got some Spider-Mans back there, but I don't have this Spider-Man, and I think this is the best Spider-Man to get, especially because he got that big fat spider on the back right there. You can see all the looks that he's got. And it is just so, it's so classic Spider-Man. I love it so much. Right here we have got some cool action poses showing what he can do, and hitting them poses. And I think that's why I like Mafex better than Marvel Legends. Of course, you know, they come with more stuff, but also they hit their poses better. And then you got some swingy little what if I was Spider-Man and that's how I flew through the city? Just no, I think I'd probably get attacked, and all of the villains would just, it wouldn't be a good day for me. That's all I would say. I would probably have to tell my family that it just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. I don't know where that came from. Okay, so we got confirmation of the web effects, and looking really good with the I had to do it one more time. And we got confirmation of two interchangeable heads. You've got the angry Spidey, and you've got a big Spidey sense Spidey, or just regular Spidey. His eyes are big. I'm gonna call him Spidey sense Spidey. I know they're not as big as comic books, but they're big. They big eyes. They big eyes. And keeping it in the vein of Spider-Man, since I'm Tom Hardy and whatnot, we got a confirmation of the Scarlet Spider, and boy, oh boy, this has always been one of those low-key, like, ooh, I really like that design. Sometimes I'm like, it looks a little weird, but then I see it on this figure, and I'm like, oh, that looked good. That looked good. Okay, and I will also tell you, not a fan of soft goods. I'm really not. Sometimes I feel like they get in the way. There's very specific things that have to happen for me to enjoy a soft good. I would like to announce that this soft good on this Scarlet Spider looks fantastic. It's just a hoodie. It's got drawstrings. You can put the hood up if you want, and it just looks really good. It does look like a recolor of all the Spider-Man body, but what do you expect? It's Spider-Man. He has a very specific mold. That is what's going to happen. He does have the little wristy, what's it called things from Black Widow. I know it's not Black Widow. Don't at me in the comments. And then we got some confirmation of putting that hood up, but also a new faceplate right there. A little angry Scarlet Spider, and he just looks really good. I cannot wait for this Spider-Man. And we got some more just I can't stop. It's just too easy and too good to do. We got some thwippies. We got some thwip looks, and for the action shots there, and they do look fantastic. It just makes you want that Spider-Man figure that much. And here's the last shot we've got is the Spider-Man. Now, of course, over here on the far left, it is, I always look at it and I'm like, what's his eyes down? I know it's accurate. I get it. It's very accurate to the comic, and especially right when it was released, that the eyes were like almost down here, and you were like, okay, so where are his eyes on this person? Ben Reilly doesn't have eyes down here. Right, that's what you would think. Okay, but that's what you got, confirmation of that face. And then it looks like you've honestly just got two angry faces. So you can have an angry Spider-Sense face, or you can just have an angry Scarlet Spider face. So very, very excited for all of that. So with all of that being said, are you excited? Are you glad that they announced new Spider-Man? And are you glad, if you haven't done so, that they got a new comic Spider-Man that you don't have to pay ridiculous out the ass prices for? I personally am. I really need to cancel my order. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but I want to. Squid Games, what the f is going on there? I mean, it looks good. It looks very accurate, but what? Huh? And Robert Pattinson, you're gonna have to give me a lot more of that line to actually sell me on that. I missed out on Mando and Boba Fett from the Star Wars SH Figuarts line, and that, to me, that shut me down on going any further in that line. Now, if you gave me an Ahsoka Tano from Mando, ooh, that would, yeah, that pulled me back in. I don't want to be pulled back in, but that would pull me back in. I could totally see it. But the rest of it, all of it looks so good. Let me know in the comments below if you like the change of pace, if you like the change of content, going to the Western side of things for once, and not sticking with the anime, or just like, hey, you do you, and we'll be happy no matter what. Guys, thank you so much for watching this, and until next time, Compton out.